Yo, what's up guys, it's DariuL here. Some of you guys know me as Grippa, and I'm going to be bringing a 2v2 with Forge and RB. So, me and my friend Zextree, we went on a huge 2v2 win streak. We only lost 2 matches this entire day, and I just got done playing Topher and BAS1STA. Fortunately, our only two losses of this day was BAS1STA and Topher. First game we played it, we got our asses handed to us. We got destroyed. They got the hooks way faster than we did, and they ended up having a huge lead on us, and I had to go get tanks the plain way with 1 base. And they ended up taking us over. I panicked. I couldn't really do much because my teammate's base was getting destroyed. And the only thing I could really do that would be somewhat effective was make Hornets, and I ended up destroying some of Topher's tanks, which it kind of held them off a little bit, but it wasn't enough because they ended up having enough force to be able to push and destroy my teammate's base by then. Alright, well yeah, we got our asses handed to us that game. But this game, it was pretty intense. I was pacing around my room. I was walking around just panicking. It was intense. I felt like peeing. I felt like pooing. I felt like puking. I felt like doing whatever I could to make fluids flow out of my body. But I couldn't because I was too interested in this game, and I knew I had to do something and show myself to make sure that, you know, these guys, I've been hearing, yeah, I guess all my, the videos that I've been making with Scarabs, I know, it's really newbie, duh, but I think I was planning to say that those previous videos with the Scarabs, duh, yes, they are not necessary. So if anyone that was watching my videos before and thinks that building a Scarab was a great idea, please do not do it in a 1v1. Please do not do it in a 2v2. Please do not do it in a 3v3 unless it is necessary. And in most occasions and situations, it will not be necessary. Because it is, yes, it's not necessary. You would rather have a huge army of units that's more capable of doing better work against certain units, so that way you can use them to your advantage and counter against other units. But yeah, also wanted to say, Big SmugBird's been teaching me a lot with 2v2s. He's been teaching me a lot in general. He helped me out with Anders, he helped me out with Brute Chieftain, and he helped me out with the Forge especially. He taught me about like 4 hours of how to play this game with strategies, like how to get better and how to play this game against high level players, especially in 2v2s. And I felt like most of that knowledge kind of helped out in this game because I never really was comfortable with Forge. And now I know how to do builds. I know how to do really good strategies with him. I know what to do on what map specifically and what leaders I need. Alright, here comes BAS1STA coming in with a rush. I'm yelling at my teammate that he needs to defend me quickly because if I don't get tanks out, then Topher is going to have a good lead on me. So we're doing whatever we can right now to defend, but I don't really have much. He's turning around. Instead of going on the push, and not push, but to go slow down BAS1STA's base, he turns around and just tries to help out my expo, which is the priority right now. So, because you do not have your priority on docks in a 2v2 as a UNSC leader, you are going to be slowed down greatly. So, just make sure that you have whatever you do, whatever it takes to defend this base. I don't know what BAS1STA was doing on this base. Maybe if Topher would have sent in a couple of units to help out, the base would have been destroyed. The problem is that he was vortexing my base. Like, what? So he was wasting a lot of unnecessary money on this, and yeah, I guess he really wanted to take out this base because he knew that the expo was going to help me out a lot. So I built the turrets and it's up now, but my teammate is running out of money to rage with. So I'm keeping a scout at all times because I know these guys and what they can do and what they're capable of. So I want to make sure that I have all eyes on their bases and their builds and what they're going to be up to. See right here, I'm trying to heal my base so that way I have more time, and that way it'll take him longer to destroy my base and longer time for my RB to be able to kill him, or Zextree. We end up getting that time. I'm upgrading Fortress on my main base so that way I'll be able to hopefully get out some kind of unit to, or just prepare just in case my other base gets destroyed. So he's taking a lot of damage. He's no longer vortexing it. I think he's saving up for his final vortex now. His brute finally moved, so I heal it instantly. This is the only good chance that I would get, and this is the longest amount of time I would get for just a few seconds. And those few seconds kind of helped because it ends up leaving my base with just a little bit of health, and I give my teammates those supplies to finish out the Brute Chieftain while he's vortexing. But now Topher has a big lead on me. He's already making a vehicle depot, and I don't even have 2 reactors yet, which is a big problem. So I tell my RB, or my RB plans it. He just goes in for a push to destroy his expo right away. I believe he's already working on some. He's about to work on some an air lead. But the problem is that I don't have anything to help him out at the time, so I need to hurry my ass up, and I need to get some units out quickly to help them destroy the expo on their side. This is a part that was extremely intense because there was just units left and right attacking. I managed to send in a couple of tanks to help out, but we were being ignorant once we were more than halfway done destroying their base because we realized, wait a minute, BAS1STA is still in the game. He's a Covenant leader. He's working on an air lead, and we haven't seen from him in a while. So obviously, there's a big problem because all we have is tanks and an RB, and Topher managed to get a couple of tanks as well. See, we're doing everything we can here to slow down his tank building process. So Topher ends up destroying his RB, killing it, and that pretty much allows BAS1STA to just come in and destroy all of my tanks. If he would have kept this RB, there would have been a great chance that we would have been able to win this game. Also, we would have also had a great chance if my RB built some anti-air. But I was still focused on building up my tanks and making them have canny and power turret. I didn't have enough time to get power turret though because we got rushed by the end of it. So I just had to do with what I could. I'm gonna be double pumping tanks now, and hopefully I'll be able to upgrade to a canny in a second, so that way I'll be able to send in units. But here you see me destroy one of my supply pads, so that way I can make a barracks, and I'll end up making a Spartan tank. But one really dumb thing I end up doing, in a couple of seconds you'll see, I end up going to my barracks, and I recycle it when it's 2% done from being done. You'll see that in a second. I felt like such a dumbass, but it doesn't matter. I mean, we could, again, I'm saying this again, I need a lot of improvement. This game showed me a lot, that there's a lot of things I need to work on. That it showed me as well that every mistake will definitely take a large toll, especially on high-level games. So, yeah, this is this is an awesome game in my opinion because I've never really gotten that many chances to play against such high-level people, and this is a great chance as well because it's one of the first times I really have an actual high-skilled player that's very good. So I'm pumping out a lot of tanks right now, and I decide, you know what, I can't wait any longer. I need to send in my units now. I take that barracks down and just make a reactor, and I get ready to make a canny upgrade. So he's already working on an air lead, but while we're doing this, we never. All right, I think they're scouting. He's scouting his base now. He's scouting BAS1STA's base. This is the point where we realize, man, he's got a summit up. This is a problem. But I come in just in time to help out. I'm gonna get cannies in just a second. If we had any vampires whatsoever or any anti-air, we would have easily won. Because this expo base was what Topher needed to continue making tanks really quickly. And since we ended up destroying it, then that just gave us a big boost. But the Banshees with BAS1STA, he just saved the day. So his RB died, or his RB hasn't died yet. Obviously, I'm blind, but yeah, it's getting off track here. But I'm sorry. As I was gonna bring up something about the scarabs. The scarabs, I know in my previous videos I've uploaded with just a bunch of scarabs in the 1v1s, and I know it's not good because it's viewed upon as something very newbie, and I know it is very newbie. I never really stated it. If any of you guys that are actually kind of like not as great at Halo Wars but are trying to get better at it, please do not think that scarabs is an actual Uber unit like it says. It's not. It's awful. It's not awful, but it's unnecessary. Very unnecessary. Do not make it in 1v1s. Do not try and make it at first for 2v2s. Do not go for it straight in 3v3s. It is not a good idea. You cannot scarab rush. If you do scarab rush against good people, they will realize it and they will shit on your face. So please don't go for scarabs. It's not necessary. You need to go for units that will actually counter the opponent. You need to make sure you're always scouting them to make sure that you know what you're doing and you know what they're doing, so that way you'll be able to counter against their units with actual units that can actually do something. Alright, you see, we just destroyed their base, but their Banshees are doing so much work on my tanks right now. And his tanks are kind of making me run away as well a little bit, so I can't really do much. I'm panicking right now because my teammate is slowed by a lot. He got rushed by their Banshees. So I'm just making a bunch of Wolverines, or as many as I can, to help defend against all this. He's going to attack their base, or at least take down the reactor to slow them down from making more tanks. But it's just, I don't know, BAS1STA in this game, he did so much work in just saving the day. If we had any good anti-air, or if we had anything in our mind to tell us to attack BAS1STA immediately while he was making those summits, we would have had a great chance. I think it's kind of clear by this point that we're going to end up losing this game. And I have no problem with that at all. It's one of my first games against very great high-level people, and it's a great learning experience as well. Shows me that I need to improve. I need to play more often with 2v2s and learn more. Hopefully from Big SmugBig, who again has been helping me out a lot with Cutter, or not Cutter, but all leaders in general. So I plan on helping out some Halo Wars people with expanding their channel. I'm partnered on my other channel. I have almost 9,000 subscribers and 1,000 on my Grappa channel. So I plan on helping out some of the Halo Wars people because Big SmugBig, I don't know, he came at me with a good idea. He said the only reason he wants to teach me is because he wants to keep the Halo Wars community alive. And I understand that too, because I see, again, like I said in my first video for Halo Wars, there is an active community, but this game is also dying, and that's not good. To keep this active community going, it's best to have YouTube videos is a great deal. I mean, I haven't even uploaded that great of content, to be honest, for Halo Wars. Not good compared to most high-level people. I did not good content at all. It's high-quality videos, yes, but it's not good content, if you know what I'm saying. So that being said, I got messages from people on Xbox of people thinking, they said they liked my videos and stuff, and then I came to the conclusion like, wow, I'm making these videos, but I'm not putting out a good message here, making scarabs and whatnot. So I need to stop the scarab stuff. I'm sorry. Just if you guys thought for any reason at all that going for a scarab on this game right away is a good idea, it's not. Make sure to go for units that can actually help you out much better. There's many other things that can help you out. Alright, back about to the topic of this game. Things are getting super intense now. I don't know what to do. I went on going in an attack right now to help push against and make sure they don't get their expo back, and hopefully help out my RB teammate player Zextry on destroying their summits at BAS1STA's base. But we're getting attacked by way too many Banshees right now, so I just send in and go back on defense. I don't have enough Wolverines to help out on this defense, and these Banshees are way too fast for my Wolverines. By the end of this game, I think I managed to kill 42 Banshees or so, and he made like 56. So I think that's pretty good. But one point is that he used these Banshees to the maximum advantage, and he did a great job using them. He kept using them. He kept going in on the attack. He attacked the specific places, the best places at the right time. Yellow started to push on me. Topher started to push with some tanks. I didn't find that much of a problem. The thing is, though, is that he's been rebuilding, and I've been struggling to rebuild since I'm losing my reactors and whatnot. And I'm panicking about all these Banshees going around right now and no anti-air going around. So I think later on in this game, I'm still on cannies when we lose, and Topher just comes in with a huge army of power turret tanks, and that's the point where we realize, yep, this is game over. We are finished. We couldn't really do much. His Arbiter wasn't, I don't know. They really slowed down my teammate, which is one thing that pretty much helped them win as well. If we still had our RB, we could have easily taken all our air units.
Yeah, I have 30 supplies.
Yeah, we're like yelling at each other right now. Not in an aggressive way, but we're like panicking, just laughing kind of because of our mistakes. We're just enjoying ourselves too because we weren't really expecting to win, but our goal was to try the best we could. And I feel like somewhere in like the last 4 minutes of the game, these guys, after they get rid of my Expo, eventually, they just toy with us. They attack us, and then they just wait a little bit, and then they just rush us again, and then they just back out again. Then they attack again. It's, I don't know. I think they were just toying with us for the last 4 minutes, but they knew they had us in the bag. We couldn't do much to recover, so I only have 2 reactors left, and it's just it's so much chaos. I'm building up turrets. I'm building whatever I can to help defend against Banshees on my Expo. At this point, I feel like I have enough anti-air to help the main bases stay secure. And I'm really waiting for my teammate to build back up to and recover so that way he can get vampires or whatever he can. We were planning on him going hunter and vampire, but the only problem was that he didn't have enough supplies. So how are we gonna be able to beat this? We really couldn't, in my opinion. They were just putting on way too much pressure with these Banshees. They were doing way too good of a job with them. We could not go on an offensive. Every time I even attempted to go on an offensive, they'd be going on an offensive even better than what my offense would be like. I only had 2 tanks with Canny. They have about like 6 or 7 tanks with Canny, and eventually they're gonna have power turrets. So my teammate's still struggling to recover from all this. Not much left for us to do, but you know, just accept the defeat. I didn't want to resign because I just wanted to keep playing this game to the fullest, and I thought that would be bad anyways. I kind of was expecting to make a video off of this because I've also been learning a lot of things from Big SmugBig as well, again, about the uploading content of Halo Wars. He said it's a good idea to upload losses, and I think this is one of the greatest losses I've had, in my opinion. So it's yeah, again, it's this shows that I need a lot of improvement, and every mistake takes a huge toll in the game. We made a lot of mistakes in this game. For example, in the beginning, it's just a small, tiny mistakes that just add up to one huge, giant, globular ball of mistakingness. And yeah, I think it's just 2 more minutes until this game is over, but I felt like I've talked enough already about what I wanted to say and about this last video. These guys are kicking our ass now, just going on the full offensive, getting rid of our shit. I don't have anything to counter their tanks. It's pretty much a win for them. I think that's all I have to say for this commentary. Just before any high-level players go off and think that I am an extreme noob because of those scare-up things that I had in my other videos, I only made them. I know they were unnecessary, but I only made them for the fuck of it, because if you really looked at the other opponent was doing when I was playing, they didn't have shit. I mean, I could have made a grunt and won. I could have just won it with my profit only and won with that. So I just made a scare for the hell of it. It wasn't necessary, I know, and it most likely will never be necessary in a 1v1 really. But yeah, that's all I have to say for this commentary. This game's about over. These guys are going on a full-on force attack on us. Yeah, that's about it, guys. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. Great game, Topher and BAS1STA. I remember after this game, Zextree got a message from BAS1STA saying that he was pretty nervous, which, yeah, I would be too if I lost my Expo that quick. Not that quick, but, you know. I mean,
I just thought he must
just
have
a noob like me, I guess, from what everyone's been saying, has destroyed your expo. Yes, it happened, BAS1STA. So, I still plan on improving with Forge. I plan on finding some more strategies. As of now, Big SmugBig is basically my sensei, and I am Batman.
Fuck, I can't even speak.
Just not as good as Batman yet. But alright, next year, expect a lot better content in the future for Halo Wars. No more Scarabs. I'm not doing any more Scarab videos. I'm going to be doing something that'll at least be fun. Hopefully I'll be able to attack quicker and not just build up on my units and wait often to make the video more entertaining, because I'm sure people don't like to watch me just go temple first and then gather a bunch of supply pads, take over hooks, and then mass a huge amount of supplies to upgrade whatever I want and then go in on one single push at like 14 minutes in the game. No, I'm pretty sure no one really likes to see that. Also, I plan on doing some Mythbusters videos with my friends, because it'd be inspired from one of BAS1STA's videos. I feel like there's a lot of questions that some people have left unanswered, and some people want to see it. I mean, I'm pretty sure most of the high skill players or the experienced players on this game already know pretty much everything, but it'll only be for some of the people that are just getting to know the game better and people that are just getting into the game again. So that way, whatever questions they have will be answered on what unit can defeat what unit. I'll be practicing some builds on my own and figuring them out, and hopefully I can perfect one and end up making a very unique build that probably most likely has been built before, but I highly doubt that because a lot of them have already been found out. So, thanks a lot, guys, for watching. This is about all I have. These guys are going to full force attack. We got smacked. They got on a huge ass comeback. That's yeah. I cannot make an outro right now. Alright, good game, BAS1STA and Topher. I'll be linking Big SmugBig's channel in the description, so make sure to go check him out. He uploads Halo Wars videos daily, and he's a great Halo Wars player. If you guys want to get really good, watch his videos, because he uploads a lot of strategies and a lot of tips constantly, and you can learn a lot from him. So, and I also might be linking Topher and BAS1STA's channel, since they kicked my ass. They might as well. They deserve being, credited for giving this ass whooping. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. I'll see you guys later.
Probably a full army of power turret tanks. Most of them are red fire, but either way. Probably kill crowded air. Oh wait, that was oh Topher Kyle him. Because he wants to kill. Oh, that was a good game. Yep, I'm telling you, I can't talk type. That was, I'm so proud of myself, I don't even care. Yeah. I think we would have won if we would have attacked Teal partway through that. like when we were doing our initial push, instead of going to get Yellow's base. Well, no, I'm thinking like after we killed Yellow's expansion, if you would have sent your tanks to Teal's base and killed his summits before he put up like because he wasn't putting up a shield, we would have won. But instead of you went to Yellow's base. Wait, what? Holy shit!